Hello everyone, this is Abhijit and I welcome you all in the today's session. In the last session, we have learned about electric circuit and about a rheostat. Alright, in the electric circuit, we know that electric circuit is consisting so many electrical components. Alright, now for such a electrical circuit, if we go for drawing a circuit diagram by using actual sketches of electrical components, then it becomes tedious and time consuming job. So for that purpose, scientists have devised some symbols for electrical components, and due to which the drawing circuit diagram for any electric circuit becomes easy. So in the today's video we are discussing about such a symbols for electrical components, or also we can say circuit symbols. So let's begin with the first point here. Some common electrical symbols for different electrical components are given below. So here is the first symbol, that is for a cell. So here in this image you can see this image consists two parallel vertical lines, right? This one and this one, these two parallel vertical lines, and in which one is thin and long and other is thick and short. Okay, so first of all here we can see this thin and long line represent positive terminal of the cell, and this thick and short line represent negative terminal of the cell. After that we can see here in this image there is a horizontal line on the both side of these vertical lines. Okay, so in this way this is a symbol of cell. Now come to the second symbol, and the symbol is for battery. So here you can see battery is a combination of two or more cells which are connected in series. Means battery is formed by the combination of two or more cells. See here, by putting this one single cell, okay, by putting this one single cell, by joining this negative terminal of first cell with the positive terminal of the second cell. See, this is the negative terminal of first cell, okay, and this is the positive terminal, means vertical and thin line of a second cell. And after joining this second cell with the first cell, then we get such a diagram. And so therefore here we say that battery is of two cells. So in this way we can form a symbol for the battery of combination of two or more cells. Suppose we need to form a symbol for battery of a combination of three cells. So see how. So here is the first cell, okay, and this is a positive and negative terminal. Now connect this negative terminal of first cell with the another positive terminal of second cell. So this is the positive terminal of second cell and its negative terminal. Then again connect this negative terminal of second cell with the positive terminal of the third cell. So in this way and draw this horizontal line on the both side of these terminals, okay, these positive terminals and negative terminals. And after that we can get the perfect symbol for the battery, which is consisting or combining three cells. Okay, so this is about the symbol for the battery. Now come to the next symbol. This is the symbol horizontal line, and it represents connecting wire. Okay, now next symbols, in this symbol represent a wire joint, means this is a horizontal line, and this horizontal line has a one vertical line which meets at the center and forms a one joint. So therefore this symbol is used for representing a wire joint in a circuit diagram. The next this is a symbol for wires crossing without contact. So here you can see this is horizontal wire, that is the connecting wire, right? And this connecting wire has been crossed by another wire, but how? Without having any contact. So for such a wire which is crossing another wire without contact, we can use such a symbol. Now then, next symbol is of resistance, or also we can say fixed resistance or a resistor. Okay, so for fixed resistance and resistors we can use this simple symbol. Okay, now then, this is also we have seen in the last video, in the video regarding the rheostat, right? So we know that these both are the symbols used for variable resistance or rheostat. Means this is one electrical device which we can use for changing current in electric circuit, alright. So one of them we can use in electric circuit diagram for representing rheostat. Then next, this is ammeter. Okay, and this is also an instrument which is used for measuring current in unit ampere. So this is an instrument called ammeter and it represented by this symbol. Now then, again this is also an instrument called voltmeter, and this voltmeter is used to measure potential difference across the conductor in terms of volt. Okay, and this voltmeter is represented by this symbol, simply writing letter V inside this circle. Then about this galvanometer, this symbol is used for galvanometer, and this is also an instrument, electrical instrument used for detecting presence of electric current. Okay, so please don't get confusion between the use of ammeter and galvanometer. Okay, because ammeter is for measuring, is used for measuring current, electrical current, and galvanometer is used for detecting electric current. Okay, then next symbol is for switch, and this is a open switch, or also we can say an open plug key. For representing open switch or open plug key while drawing circuit diagram, electric circuit diagram, we can use one of them. Then a closed switch, or also we can say a closed plug key, means simply the difference between these two switches is that here in the open switch, this word defines itself that there is gap between these two points. So therefore this is a open switch, and also here is the blank part of this inside portion, means there is no any dot like this. So we can simply remember these two symbols for the open switch, and then for the closed switch, here simply touch this inclined line to this horizontal line and close this gap between them, and simply for this just put the dot, but this a broad dot inside this brackets. Okay, and then simply it we can use for closed switch in this circuit diagram. Then the last symbol which is used in electric circuit diagram for representing electric bulb, or also we can say electric lamp. So out of these two symbols, we can use any one for representing electric bulb or electric lamp in electric circuit diagram. So this is all about the today's video. In the next video we will be discussing about circuit and diagram. So I hope you have understood about all the symbols for electrical components. If you have any doubt, any queries, then you can ask me, but for that you have to just text one single message to email ID, and for that email ID is given below in the description. And if you want to get PDF file for the video, then also you can get from the link which is given below in the description. So we will stop here for the today's session. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video and joining with us. Bye bye, take care.